Who would have thought that Texas would be enemy territory, but at least certain members of the Dallas community apparently don't want you there. But that convention center, you're going to be allowed to carry, under the laws of Texas. So that could be the securest place on the face of the earth.
We say that every year. I tell you, you're not going to find a safer place than the NRA convention. And I brought my gun with me this week. I'll be carrying my Smith & Wesson 9mm shield around Dallas with me, and I intend to defend my life and the lives of those around me should something happen, and that means whether they're protesters or not.
And that would include the President of the United States and the Vice President. I don't know how the Secret Service is going to work this one out, but the bottom line, the President is scheduled to speak on Friday, I believe, along with the Vice President. That's going to be exciting. But you are from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And in your area, home of the Packers, of course, but in your area, unfortunately, is home of this, too. And that is these billboards that say the NRA is a terrorist organization. And it's not just Green Bay, and it's not just Wisconsin. There's a PAC out there that's purchased things. More on those people in a minute. But first, where did they get this idea? Well, we just happened to find a tweet from a guy named Michael Moore who said the NRA is a terrorist organization, and he went on to spew all kinds of nonsense comparing gun deaths to the Islamic State. Bottom line is this, Jen, the attacks on the NRA, to me, are nothing more than an attack on the Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment.
Absolutely. And fortunately for our side, the placement of these billboards were in pretty much farm and hunting land. So all they serve to do really is to spark a conversation between community members saying, wait a minute, I know Carol, she has an NRA sticker on the back of her car and I go to church with her. She's not a terrorist. And we have to do a better job as gun owners of really representing who the law-abiding gun owner in America is today. And that's people like me.
For the record, it's Mad Dog PAC who bought those billboards. It's horrible, disgusting, and untruthful billboards, and a guy named Claude Taylor is behind this Mad Dog PAC. So just want to get that on the record, and we invited Claude Taylor on this program, and like the coward that he is, he refuses. So is that the goal, do you think, for the convention this year, to say, hey, we're just regular people, to remind people who are not members of the NRA that the NRA is people?
Well, everybody loves to say not all gun owners support the NRA. However, not all NRA members are gun owners. I know people who are members because they support our Second Amendment rights, but they don't own guns, and that's okay. Yeah. Our goal every year is to highlight the amazing men and women who are members, who carry each and every day to not only protect their lives, but the lives of their family and their community.
Well, I think that should be the goal this year. One of the goals of the NRA is, as Charlton Heston would say, the NRA is